OCD is a lonely experience, and sometimes it can feel like you're the only person in the world who has it. But don't get yourself down. OCD is a lot more common than people think it is. There are also lots of famous people throughout history who've had OCD and still succeeded in spite of it. OCD didn't stop these people from becoming famous musicians, actors, or athletes. My name is Emily from Impulse Therapy, the online OCD treatment platform. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for weekly tips on OCD management and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we post a new video. With that, let's get into our list of 10 celebrities who've been open about struggling with OCD. Number 1. Howie Mandel. Everyone's favorite comedian and Deal or No Deal judge has been very open about his struggles with contamination OCD. He even published a book about it titled Here's the Deal, Don't Touch Me. His famous fist bump was actually an avoidance compulsion caused by his OCD. Number 2. Megan Fox. The stunning Transformers actress has openly talked about her OCD diagnosis for a long time now. It seems like she suffers mostly from contamination OCD. She has an obsessive fear of public restrooms and restaurant silverware. Number 3. Marc Summers. 80s and 90s kids will remember Marc Summers, the host of Nickelodeon's messy game show Double Dare. Summers was public about his condition when he was first diagnosed in his mid-30s, and he even lost career opportunities because of it. Sadly, OCD awareness was even more lacking back then than it is now. Number 4. Amanda Seyfried. The Mamma Mia actress is one of Hollywood's most vocal advocates for OCD today. She's been very open about her mental health struggles and has advocated for the destigmatization of taking psychiatric medication. She once told a magazine that she has an intense OCD fear of having a brain tumor. Number 5. LELE PONS. The Venezuelan-American YouTube sensation recently opened up about her life with OCD in a mini-documentary titled The Secret Life of LELE PONS. She shared that she's struggled with severe OCD, ADD, and tic disorder since childhood. She credits medication and therapy for helping her overcome her symptoms enough to be able to work successfully. Number 6. Lena Dunham. Dunham, who stars in and produces the hit HBO series Girls, has been open about her OCD diagnosis. She says she has a wide range of obsessive thoughts, and her fears include everything from health OCD obsessions like appendicitis and leprosy to everyday things like milk, homeless people, and the subway system. Number 7. CHARLIZE THERON. The Oscar-winning actress has gone on public record revealing that she suffers with OCD. She's described some of her symptoms as feeling like she needs to keep everything in a certain order, and feeling so anxious that she can't sleep when something is in her cupboards that doesn't belong there. Sounds like just right OCD to us. Number 8. Justin Timberlake. This wildly popular singer has stated that he has both OCD and ADD. He hasn't gone into detail about his symptoms or what subtype of OCD he suffers with, but he has said that OCD has been severely harmful to his life. He's described his experience with these disorders as, quote, complicated. Indeed it is, JT. Number 9. Tim Howard. Soccer fans will recognize the name of Tim Howard, a goalie who's played in the World Cup. Howard has been open about the fact that he's suffered from both OCD and Tourette's syndrome since he was a kid. He's suffered from classic symptoms of both, like having to ritualistically touch objects he passes, and the need to pick up specific objects while walking to school. Number 10. Howard Stern. You might be surprised to learn that this radio host with a famous temper actually suffers from OCD. He's shared that his unwillingness to get help early on caused him a lot of suffering, and he's even described being in the bathroom before shows compulsively touching things. And lastly, a bonus celebrity, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's confusing to try to figure out if Hollywood star DiCaprio has OCD or if he's just a really good method actor. Leo played the role of business mogul Howard Hughes in the 2004 biopic The Aviator. Hughes was famously eccentric, and experts now think that he almost certainly had OCD. Leo says that he used to feel the need to step on sidewalk cracks as a kid, but was able to control his urges. When he was cast as Howard Hughes, he wanted to relate more to the character, so he let all of his OCD tendencies come out in full force. We don't know if that constitutes an OCD diagnosis, but it does seem like Leo has some symptoms in common with the character he played. And there you have it, Impulse Therapy's list of celebrities who struggle with OCD. We're grateful to these public figures for being so open about their OCD diagnosis. It takes a lot of courage for anybody to share that they have OCD. But the more well-known people can talk about it, the more the rest of us can talk about it too. You aren't alone in this OCD journey, and Impulse Therapy has your back. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.